Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics. Thought we'd show you a little bit of the Super Red Severn babies that we had. We only sold 6. They went up to the store because they were getting so big. They were starting to really. But look how pretty little lines. Look, here's the dad. It's hard to find them like that. And the babies, you see them with dark lines in them, and those are the other males. It's hard to see because here, this one, you see all the lines growing in him. But we took 6 big ones up. I just fed them a little flake. Let's see if my L333s are under here. Yep, see their tail. And we got one lone bristlenose pleco. Well, have to say I had another overfill. Ran the stinking water the other day and flooded. Well, it didn't flood, but overfilled the basement. Well, not the basement, just the one area where the water is, and it got the carpet a little wet. I tell you, I got to get one of those alarms. But anyway, so here's my grow out tank where I had the Super Red Severns. Now we're down to plecos and shrimp. So this is my coal tank for my Neocaridina. But as you see, plecos don't care. These are bristlenose, browns, and then albinos. My wife wouldn't let me get rid of the albinos. So, I don't know. And then we have the half beaks from Pumpkin King. They're doing really good. I believe that these are the platinum half beaks because of their colors. But yeah, they do really good in here. We got tons of top roots, plants, all sorts of stuff. Just goofy stuff for them to have a good time. But I already sold 50 plecos out of here. Took them to the store. These are ready to go now, actually. They're over an inch. They're pretty big. But that's what's left in here. We always keep this filter cover on it. So I run a little, I think that's a 50. And then I run a sponge filter over here. But yeah, we got real big ram's horns in here. I got some blue ones. Where's the blue ones? I got blue ones and red ones. I'm going to have to put some veggies in here because I don't know why they would die. I mean, maybe there's not enough food, but the thing is I'm not feeding the snails. There, right there's a blue one. They have plenty of food on the plants and stuff, but I just took, I don't know, probably 100 plants out of this tank too. It's packed all the way to the front here. So, but the whole reason I made this, excuse the basement, there's toys everywhere. Kids been playing. Oh, my Alita, my backup. Gotta love it. Oh, I haven't showed you guys this yet. I'm not decided yet. I was going to get rid of this, but I put my Fluval light on it. I'm keeping it going. But in here, this was my wife's 15-gallon Fluval. And I put the blue Neos in here. The jellies or whatever you call them. I can never remember the exact name they give these, but these will be having babies any minute now. But the flow, as you see, the flow's kicking. They love it. I don't know. And look, the vent's right there, but they don't go up it. And here's the thing. If they did, they won't die because they'll just get sucked into the back. And I can stick a net back there, or they can crawl right back out. So it is what it is. Yeah, I got a whole, I don't know how many I have in here. Quite a few, but so that's that. Oh yeah, I gotta make I gotta grind up all this stuff. This is all the plant matter from the top of the tank. Grind it up. But here's the whole reason I wanted to make a quick video. Can we see how clean? I mean, I like to keep my tanks clean, but I don't scrub them due to the fact that, you know, shrimp live in them and, you know, they eat the stuff. Oh yeah, Silwacy had more babies in here. See, my Silwacy don't run, but there's itty bitties in here. Oh yeah, see the little socks down there moving. See the mama up there on top on the left there? See how buried she is? Like I said, I think I had 4 pregnant females in here the other day, so they just keep spitting them. But anyways, so this tank is super clean. Everything's responding well. I haven't fed none of the shrimp. They're just enjoying it. Over here, I had a bad case of algae starting to take off on the moss. But it's starting to die down. And then this tank is doing really well also. And then, I have another one over here. This tank, look how spotless this tank is. And the shrimp are just loving it. But if you notice, they're on the filter. I mean, shrimp go on the filter all the time. But I don't know. It's I'll show you why. But I had to do this test and then come up with an answer, but I wanted to see how good it would work. So I haven't cleaned this glass or anything. So what I tried is, there's a cull. That little baby's gotta go. But what I tried was, you know, I'm always trying to get the filters better. You know, what can I do? Well, if you notice, the upper neck is gone. Look at that water just banging down like that. But there's like little to no bubbles. But here's the thing. See if we can see through the new screen. What I did is put the long pipe on it, take the top off, and now I just let it bang out the top as fast as it can go. And look, there's almost no bubbles. By the time it comes down, they're just dissipating and going away. Now see this, it blows them all the way to the front of the tank, then they pop, splatter. But see, the top of this tank is moving. So is this tank. Now, if you come over here, here's a tank. Can you see the water moving? The top's moving really good. This one doesn't have an extended pipe on it. It still has the shorty pipe. And there's almost no splatter. Look at that pregnant orange-eyed red devil down there. Yeah. They're doing really good. They're breeding away. See, and this was another tank that started with the algae, and now the algae's dying off in the moss. It's starting to dissipate. So, if you come over here, well, all this stuff sucked to the... I just did the tanks. All of it sucked to the sponges. And you can see how crazy the bubbles are coming up. And there it is. Look, banging away on top of the tank. And over here also, I put a longer one. little ball of water that comes, I mean, the bubbles that come up. Now, just think of the vacuum that it's causing, being able to come up that pipe freely. I mean, there's nothing stopping it. I mean, if we get right up on it. I mean, it's... And the shrimp, like, hang out below it because they love the flow. But, see, not much splatter. Just, I mean, it's like they splatter, but it's like the other bubbles create them, you know, make them break. And then, you know, there's like no splatter because you see the rim, nothing's wet. And then, so these, what I did, so if you could see, there's an extension. It's like for a heater. You got the suction cup, and then you have the round clip that pushes into the suction cup. Well, it's an extender, so it pushes it away from the back of the glass, and then the bottom suction cup is still suctioned to the glass. So the top of it's leaning away from the frame. Yeah, look at that water movement. Great water movement, great flow. Little babies in here. They're so small. It's smaller than a speck on a leaf. That my phone won't even let me pick it up. Where's it at? There. Look how small that thing is. Well, you can't tell. I'm zoomed up. But watch. That's I don't know, 3/16 maybe, 1/8 of an inch. Itty bitty. But they love this stuff. But I wanted to try this to see if it actually worked. And look, it done sucked all that stuff all over the sponge. Now I'm not saying you don't get good movement. Here's a regular one. You get great movement up there, but here's what I'm trying. See how the pipe in there? You can see the two pipes where they meet. Well, that's an obstruction. And what's happening is the air bubbles, because there's a slight gap in between the inside pipe and the outside pipe. It like hits it. It's really weird. And then when it comes up to that 90 at the top, the plastic piece, it hits the top of that, which slows everything up, and then it comes out the 90. So it makes everything come out, you know, some come out really fast, but take that top off and see what happens. You know? Take the top off and see how much faster. So that's what I'm saying. The water hits the bottom of this, bam. And then it comes up through here, and then it hits the top of this 90 right here. And then it comes out. So there's two obstructions that slow it up from going 1,000,000 miles an hour, you know, with full force of vacuum that a dual sponge filter can do. And the cool thing is that, because I was trying to think of what's a good way, can I put a air stone in there, but my buddy at the store said, who owns the store, said that it'd probably clog up way too fast. So I was like, all right, we won't do that. But I've been running this for about 5 days now, and it's just whole different story than it was the other way, you know, because it blows it around. But this, now when I do it like this instead of the 90, it's running full throttle. And that's where I was getting another test I was doing, was I was always having to clean them with the brush. Well, now that I took this out, it's like the obstruction that was here, you know, creating it to bang and all this and that. The air's coming out the tube so fast that it's, hopefully from what I'm seeing right now, it's not going to allow it to clog up where that little air tube goes into the big tube right there. The feeder tube. So hopefully with that being full force, no obstruction, because if you can see, let me see if I could show you this. This is a perfect example. So if you can see those bubbles, they're coming up that big tube. And then do you notice where they go into the next tube? They have to squish smaller. Now do you see the air bubble in between the outside tube and the inside tube? Well, that's because that's where these air bubbles are going, and it's causing a vacuum inside of that, if I can call it a vacuum. But what it's doing is it's messing up that flow that's in there, and it has to shrink it to that. But that little neck right there is causing a problem, because when you pull this thing all the way out, then you get that. Look at the air, how fast it's going up. There's nothing in the way of it. Look at the oxygenation on that pipe. There's none of that in here. You know, nothing. I mean, there's oxygen in the water, but what I'm saying is this way, little bubbles everywhere. Look, it's all over the filter. Look, shrimp just a grazing. Just enjoying life. But that's what I'm saying. Microscopic bubbles went over here. You see bubbles. Those little microscopic bubbles. But it's not like anything sticking anywhere. Went over here. Shay. You got the bubbles sticking. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hopefully this, hopefully a lot of you guys and girls like this stuff. Because like I said, it's, I've been doing a lot of testing. So, and then over here, the onyx that I'm trying to get going here, there's babies everywhere. So small, they're just... I've been doing 40% on a 10-gallon water changes. That's a real pretty, these are the blue sapphires. These are the ones that Chris Lucott put in his little, or was putting all over Facebook, that he's never seen them before. But... Alright, it's, I gotta get ready and go up and, help Luke with homework. Let's see if we can see any babies over here. The crystal white's head babies. I don't think so. Or, yeah, crystals. Saw one the other day. No, oh wait, what's up there? Probably not. By that hole, no. They're just hiding out. Alright, everyone. Oh, the dancing man still waiting on these guys to have babies. Oh, not that tank. Sorry. Very excited for these guys. They're Prego, just waiting for them to pop. Okay, everyone, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think on the new idea. I think I'm gonna do it on all of them. Like I said, for one, it cuts back on splatter. And two, I think I get so much more force vacuum, and it pulls more water through the sponge, which will then intensify how much water I'm filtering. Is that a red one in there? Maybe. Yep, gotta get that out. Yeah, I mixed the PRLs and the PBLs, pure black lines, and the crystal blacks. Because I said, forget it. The crystal blacks look just like the pure black line. So it is what it is. If you want them for, if you want a pure black line, I don't sell those anymore. I sell the mix. So, but look, they're all the stinking same. I mean, I know what a PBL is. I understand it's supposed to never be bred. But here's the story, another story where I mixed them. Not only was it because the high grade of just the regular ones that I get, but when my pure black lines, I was breeding them for so long that it spit out a red one like that. And I was like, what the? I was like, all right, yeah. Well, if it's coming out another color after, a year, yeah, I'm not going to do that. So that's when I mixed them all and said, forget it. And I did it over here too. So my pure red lines and my crystal reds, I mixed all those too. So that's how I have this big, huge colony in here. But that's what I'm saying. Look at them all. They all look like I have a tank of PBLs. I mean, pure red lines. All right, everybody. I got to take off, so hopefully you guys like this video. But like I said, leave me a comment if you what you think about this. Let me know. All right. Have a good one. And stay baby still oases. Oh, they're so cute. I can't wait till this thing's packed. Yeah, see little feet on the bottom there. All right, everybody. Peace out. See you soon. Later.